Today in 8 minutes flat, you are going to mobilize, strengthen, stabilize, and lengthen your pelvic floor. This is the video you need if you are an active mom like I am and you need pelvic floor maintenance. It's not a substitute for seeing an in-person pelvic therapist. I always recommend you go do that. But instead, this is something that you can confidently integrate into your routine that has worked wonders for me as a mother runner so that you can feel more confident about not peeing your pants when you cough, sneeze, jump on a trampoline, or run. You're going to need a small couch-type pillow for this workout. It's nice to be around your couch or a chair as well. Lay out your yoga mat, and we're going to start with basic down regulation of the nervous system and also rotation because a lot of fit women have overly tight pelvic floors, and we're going to start by mobilizing your pelvis. Hands here at your waist. I want big hip circles while keeping your shoulders and clavicle stabilized, and we are going in a clockwise position. Your pelvic floor is responsible for supporting your internal organs, your bladder, your uterus. It's also responsible for stabilizing your trunk so that you can do all different sorts of activities. Reverse. Today we're going to train your sphincters of your anus, vagina, and urethra to prevent leakage, but then also allow for sexual health too, so that your pelvic floor can completely relax when it should, and then also tighten at just the right time. And next we're going into breathing. Left hand is going to come over your stomach. Right hand, specifically the middle finger, is going to reach all the way behind you, and it's going to feel your urethra, vaginal opening, and your anus. I want you to inhale by making your belly nice and large. Chest is big, and exhale with your mouth. Drop pelvic floor inward and upward. You can feel it slightly with your middle finger. Inhale. With your nose, big inhale, and long, slow exhale. On the exhale, you feel your stomach shrinking. You feel your pelvic floor lifting away from your mat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale with your nose like you're blowing up a balloon. And exhale long and hard. Last one. Blow it out. Now grab your pillow, meet me flat on your back, pretty close to your couch. Big belly, big chest. Breathe in with your nose. And on the exhale, we're going to lift hips up and squeeze your pillow tight. And return. Inhale. Picture a marshmallow here, and exhale. Flat board. Marshmallow. And up. Squeeze together. Give me another centimeter. Your knees are looking for one another. Inner thighs are shaking. Hips are high. And exhale. This exercise alone is 56% more effective than doing Kegels. And these are the type of extras that have interwoven into this routine because Kegels alone are not enough for pelvic floor maintenance. If you are advanced and you've done this routine before, which you should do it weekly or bi-weekly, then come over to your couch and we're going to draw hips up and squeeze together. We're going to pick up the pace here and do these a bit faster. This is the type of routine you do after the 12-week post-pregnancy plan. This isn't the first thing you do postpartum. This is maintenance. The 12-week post-pregnancy plan is the foundation that you need to get your pelvic floor and your abs zipped up, the rectus abdominis to come back together. So that long-term, as you apply increased intensity and pressure and you start running, that you can feel confident. We're going to breathe extra loud so you can hear what you should be doing. This is excellent for you if you have cystocele, which is bladder prolapse. We're allowing organ to help put your pelvic, using gravity to allow your pelvic organs to get back in place where they should be. Toss the pillow and scoot with me back on your mat. Tabletop position, hands overlap. aggressively driving your right knee against both of your hands. Drive, 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 pushing the knee towards your chest, and your hands are pushing away. There's so much tension here, there should be some shaking. And we're going to switch sides. Add an extension of the opposite leg. Blow out hard on this extension. For using electrodes and measuring the intensity, your lower abs and pelvic floor would be lit up right now. There's an important muscle that runs laterally that's attached to your pelvis and then each side of your femur bones that stabilizes the hip, the obturator internus, and we are firing that up right now. Roll over with me into bear position, and we're going to hover. And this exercise is 49% more effective than Kegels. I'll link that study for you down below. Bring left knee, and it's going to tap the middle of your left forearm. Other side. Knees are about 2 centimeters off the mat. Your back is so stable, I would trust you to put my cell phone on there and not drop it. Fingers are wide. Next exercise is going to be a bit more advanced, but a lot of ladies neglect the importance of feet and ankle stability and agility with the pelvic floor. And that's why when they add extra pressure, like jumping, they start peeing. So balance on one leg, opposite hand and opposite knee are going to come up. We're going to inhale and exhale, bound. On the exhale is when you land. Inhale, exhale. Now I just want you to think about the blowing out. Now maybe for you, these are really small. Maybe you're dealing with vaginal vault prolapse or uterine prolapse and you're just doing a little bit of step. But if you're a runner mother, you need to be doing this bounding without peeing. If you can't, you're not yet ready to do it. I'm purposely putting you in the gray area to see what you're capable of. Let's do a bigger one. This will be easier if you do it off your yoga mat and you're just on a carpet. More advanced, use a thick 1-inch mat like I have. One more. And meet me in a wide leg position. Legs are extremely wide. Want your knees off the mat, feet together, and we're gonna come down into forearms. So drawing your pelvic floor and glutes toward your heels. So your pelvic floor also works as a sump pump. And what I mean by that, scoot forearms forward, now drive shoulders that surpass your elbows, is that it is partially responsible for a healthy area for your circulatory system to flush lymphatic fluids from your lower body, legs, bring it back up to the heart. Stretches like the one we're doing right now, nice and slowly, are healthy for that. But I also don't want you to explore your end range of motion, meaning don't try to do a full split right now because it's not necessarily healthy to have an overly flexible pelvic floor either. There's this beautiful balance of strong and flexible, but also long, so that if you go in any one of those areas too much and you focus too much on stretching or too much on strengthening and you start doing Kegels all day, you can cause more harm than good to your incontinence. And last one. Sink glutes back, give me another centimeter. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, remember to download my 8-minute week challenge on GlowBodyPT.com. It's completely for free. Be sure to subscribe, and I will pour into you as a mother and a woman of faith about female nutrition and fitness and not making an idol out of the body itself. Thank you so much for being here. Bye, ladies.